Galactus Kirby, Inhaler of Worlds. Nothing to really do with today's project, but I figured Galaxy, Galactus, Kirby. Hey guys, Ray Pahar from Crafty Crafty, and today we're going to be taking a whole bunch of different ingredients that pretty much make up a good amount of the projects that you can find on Pinterest. We're going to be taking some EOS containers, some Jolly Ranchers, and we're going to turn it into a galaxy themed project. For those of you guys that are not familiar with EOS containers or EOS, they are these lip balms that come in these round containers, and once you finish the lip balm, you can recycle the container and turn it into something else. I've seen a lot of different projects on YouTube. This is my first EOS container project, and it actually took me a while to put it all together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what we're going to make today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with today's project. The items that you'll need for today's project include Jolly Ranchers, an empty, cleaned out EOS container, toothpicks, a microwavable plate, silver Wilton's color mist. I found this in the baking section of the craft store, but if you can't find it there, I'll have links to this in the description below. A small cup, and as an optional step to this project, some Wilton's cake sparkles. First, if you haven't already, you want to pop out the middle crate of your container. The way that I did this is I just used an X-Acto blade and I popped out the middle part. It's a little hard to do, but if you need the help or supervision from an adult, make sure you get it. To create the paint for our galaxies, you're going to take your Wilton's color mist and you're going to carefully spray it inside a cup. This is going to allow you to collect enough of the concentrated mist so that you could actually paint with it. Carefully take it, spray it into your cup, so that you have a small amount that you can actually paint with. Using a toothpick, you're going to carefully dip it inside your concentrated color mist, and on the inside of your EOS container, where the circle dome is, you're going to paint small little stars and little galaxies so that it can actually show on your Jolly Rancher galaxy. It's gonna be a little faint to see at first, but you want to continue to create designs on the inside and continue to dip it into your mist so that you can see all the little galaxies that you create on your Jolly Rancher. You want to create as many or as little designs on your dome. Once you've created your design, go ahead and set this aside. For this project, you want to use about 4 to 5 Jolly Ranchers. I'm using 3 blueberry, 1 watermelon, and 1 grape, just so that I could get a really nice marble effect for my galaxy. You want to heat this up in your microwave in about 10 to 15 second increments until the Jolly Ranchers have completely melted. I heated these Jolly Ranchers up for about 3 15-second increments just so that they're bubbly and they're melted. At this time, you could take some of your leftover color mist and pour it into your Jolly Rancher, or you could also use some of your cake sparkles and add a little bit of sparkle and texture into your Jolly Rancher. Using a spoon, you want to carefully mix the stuff together, but be very careful during this part because your plate and your Jolly Ranchers are extremely hot. For the next part of this project, you want to move really fast, but you also want to be very careful. Carefully take your Jolly Rancher mix, and if you do want to swirl some colors, this would be the perfect time to do it. Carefully scoop it into your EOS container, and you can see why you'd want to move fast. The candy is pretty hot, but depending on how hot you heat it, it could be a little safe to handle. You want to push enough of it inside your container, and then once you have enough of it in there, you're going to take the center part of your crate and you're just going to pop it right in. This will allow you to actually have a good amount of it on the inside, and it'll be able to hold the Jolly Rancher mix. Take your top part of your container and just screw it right in. As you guys can see, the Jolly Ranchers have started to harden. To ensure that I could get the rest of the Jolly Ranchers inside of the crate, I'm going to heat the Jolly Ranchers up for another 5 to 10 seconds just so that they could get nice and melty. Once your Jolly Ranchers have been re-melted, you're going to carefully scoop it into your EOS container and ensure that enough of the crate is covered up so that it could actually hold your Jolly Rancher galaxy in place. To ensure that everything is held together, you want to make sure that the crate is completely covered, and using your spoon, you want to push all of that candy in. Wait for it to cool just so that it doesn't get really stringy. Once your Jolly Rancher has started to cool and you've carefully pushed everything into the crate, you want to let this sit inside your refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes. After you've let your Jolly Ranchers cool in your refrigerator, you're going to pop the bottom onto your EOS container And then you're going to carefully screw it open to reveal the galaxy. For this project, you can see that the inside part of the dome actually got caught inside. All you have to do is just carefully pop that part out. And then take this and then just pop it back inside your EOS container. And you can see that the galaxy actually turned out pretty cool. A lot of little comets, some stars, and a lot of different swirls because of the swirling effect that we created with the multiple Jolly Ranchers. It took me a while to figure out this project, but I'm really happy with the way that everything turned out. You can see that the galaxies that we drew on our dome successfully transferred onto our candy, and because of the way that we mixed our candy together with a little bit of that color mist, the background really does look like a galaxy. This is a fun project that you can use to upcycle a old EOS container and conceal some candy, but unfortunately you can't use this as a lip balm just because this is just straight up Jolly Rancher. If you guys are interested in seeing more of my Jolly Rancher projects, make sure you check out my Jolly Rancher Roses project and my Jolly Rancher Skull Candy Apples. Let me know in the comment section below what other EOS or Galaxy projects I should make in the future. If you guys make this project, make sure you share it with me either on my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter using the #GetCraftyCrafty hashtag. That's a lot to say. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this project and just taste this really cool Jolly Rancher candy. I'm not gonna do that now just because I do have to take some really cool Instagram photos of this, so make sure you check those out on Instagram. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and yeah, stay crafty.